This is the Orico transparent mini USB 3.0 hub. So, coming in from Orico, this is a pretty snazzy little 4 USB hub, a USB 3 hub. Obviously, USB 3 hubs are dime a dozen at the moment, and well, some even might say that they're a wee bit long in the tooth with USB Type-C. So what we're getting is companies actually trying to make a better looking design than anything else, and as you can see from the picture here, it does appear to be a pretty swish looking design. This works out at about £10 I think off Amazon. There's links down below as to where to get it, and if it's a pretty swish looking USB hub that you're looking for, then this might be exactly what you want. There it is on top, because it's transparent. I'll take this off here and this off here. And isn't that particularly special looking? We have 4 USBs. We have a micro USB here, and then a proprietary USB 3, or the one that you get. Seagate drives and things generally feature that. I don't know what it's called, but that's there. So it does take a number of nice connections. And then you can see all the capacitors and resistors and chips inside. It'll be interesting to see if there's any LEDs or anything that flash to show transfers and that sort of thing. And then on the bottom here we have some neat soldering, and there's a rubber edge around there to stop it from sliding. But other than that, it is just a nice little USB. It's really small. That is, it's almost 2 inches. I'd say it's a wee bit less, maybe 1.75 inches. Which would give you a square inchage of 75 or something like that, I don't know. And then it's less than 1 inch thick, and it's quite swish. I really quite like it. I think I will be trading in my old USB hub for this instead. Then also in the box we have a USB cable, so we have a USB 3.0 here, and then that connector that I failed miserably to name on the other end. And it's a fairly short cable here, so it's probably designed to fit into the back of your monitor more so than the back of your computer, so you'll have to source some way of connecting it to your computer. Unfortunately, the cable is not going to do it, especially in my case. So also inside we have the Orico business card, I'd say, actually. There are some QR codes if you want a link to the website. And then we have a manual as well, which is predominantly Chinesey type. But inside here we have an introduction, instructions, product features, product specifications. There you go, that's what we have. And then what's in the box. So the data cable is a wee bit disappointing. I can't imagine too many people having long versions of these knocking about. I'm sure that you can find them. I know I have a couple from external drives and things that might have packed in over the last few years, but whether I kept them or not is another question. But at, what's that, about a foot, it's going to be quite difficult to find that. But I'm going to go and hook this in, and I imagine I'm not even going to bother doing that speed test on it because it's USB 3.0. It'll probably boil down to whether or not your motherboard is compliant with the latest standards, but otherwise you should be seeing about, I think, even 70 megabytes per second would be about a decent average for these. Some may even say 125 megabits per second. But USB 3 is fairly standard, and this is just a better looking hub than the ones you see. And for around about 10 quid, I think this is a bit of a good deal, actually. I quite like this. So it's worth noting that the micro USB port here is reserved for connecting 5-volt external power adapters for those particularly power hungry devices. Alright, well, so hit the subscribe button down below. Give us a thumbs up if you fancy. Let us know if you have any questions about it in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer. And other than that, take care.